We in this now.
Let's
We
get it,
alive.
man. Well, I've been jamming to a lot of your scar tissue stuff, man. That's what I had playing. I know you couldn't hear it on your end, but for people whenever they go back to watch this, so I can get my hours in, uh, for my view count, my hour count. People go back to see it. No, I was playing that one, Habits, man. I love that one. Are you Do you want to jump right into that? Or you want to talk about some other stuff right away?
Yeah, let's talk about scar tissue, man. That's if anyone doesn't know, that's myself and the homie Grizzly Adams. He's from Idaho.
Okay.
We've never met in real life, but we've been making music together for like over 10 years, man.
Wow.
Um, so we've been doing this little side project now. It's called Scar Tissue. It's more of like a sad pop punk, emo, rap, trap type vibes. Like Lil Peep, shit like that. Goth Boy Click.
Okay.
Uh, even like even some influences from like Blink 182 and like stuff like that. But yeah, we've just been having fun with it. We actually just released like some new merch today. I have two Brain Cell shirts out, and it's through the homie Grizzly Adams. He has a clothing line. It's called American Occulture.
Okay.
So americanocculture.com. I really fuck with that everything he's doing over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's slick.
Like you're into the occult too, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean the the occult isn't evil necessarily. It's just evil people use the occult shit, and that's why it's a cult. It's hidden. Like a cult
Right.
means hidden. It's hidden knowledge, cult knowledge. So we're into a lot of that shit and like alchemy and stuff like that. So and like some of the darker shit. So like we're trying to embrace the darker, sadder uh part of things. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
No, I think
We do.
that's good.
Okay, go ahead.
No, no, I have that. You were mixing that different day for me. I think that one turned out great. I have a line in there too. It's like you can't always learn from the light, so embrace the dark. I think I've hit some lulls, man. Some just and not like the dark, not super, but man, I've had some where you catch yourself like remembering so much bad stuff or bad moments and just like getting stuck in it. But then every time I've came out of something like that, I've came out stronger or like with more motivation, like ready to push harder. Like let's
Yes,
go.
yes, exactly. Like on my new album, I've coming out to transition in some more of my solo shit, the Brain Cell. Um, I have a new album coming out. It's called Ambivalence,
Oh, I like that. Okay, and the play
and the way
I
I'm
don't
spelling it is with the word balance. So
balance. Okay, I noticed
so
that.
all the letters but balance are like not capitalized. You know what I'm saying? So the first song on there is called what the fuck is it called? Hold on a second.
I know. I can only imagine so many projects going on too.
Yeah, exactly. Black Awakening.
Okay.
So you can kind of like already get from the title what I got going on there. Like in order to the first line in my verse is in order to turn gold, first you gotta go black.
Sure.
You know what I mean? In order to reach the future, first you gotta go back. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is
Yeah.
alchemy, everything is like a cycle, everything works in cycles, man.
Yeah, I like that.
And like I embrace the darkness just like you're saying because it makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Turns you from like a little crumb of fucking carbon into a fucking diamond. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Definitely.
And if you never suffered, you're not really living, man.
Right. I think that's one thing too. It's a whole nother level of appreciation, right? Because you don't really. It's not. Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone, but you don't
You take
know.
it for granted, bro. You take
Right.
like I did 8 months in jail when I was 18, bro, for growing weed, for growing a fucking natural plant, right?
Oh, sure.
And I got taken away from my family and everything. You know what I mean? I
Wow.
spent my birthday in jail. Obama got elected president when I was in jail. Fucking, you know what I mean? It was some crazy shit. All for growing a fucking plant. You know what I mean? A victimless crime.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
So I try and like that's kind of what like pushed me over the edge into the truth seeker side of things
Okay.
and searching for the truth. When that happened, man, I just, you know what I mean, they let me get 2 books a month,
Wow.
and kind of books I was getting, they didn't really want in there, but they were let in, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Okay.
talking like Jim Mars, Rule by Secrecy,
Oh, wow, sure.
The Rise of the Fourth Reich, Jim Mars. I mean, I had dudes in there that were letting me listen to their iPods, and it was loaded up with podcasts of Alex Jones. Yeah, I mean, we bridged like
Okay.
when you're locked up like that, man. You're living with white people and black people right there, man. You know what I mean? There was hatred, but there was also a lot of love going on.
Sure.
And I was the kind of dude that was like friends with everybody. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just like they would look out for me, I look out for them, you know what I mean? It's family shit. Like if you're against police, if you're against like the government, you know what I mean, and you're seeking the truth, it doesn't matter what skin color you are.
Right.
And all the shit that's going on right now, man, they're trying to pin the people against each other instead of fighting the real enemy.
Yeah.
We just moved to how the media wants us to move.
Right.
I mean, and people like you and me, we're trying to wake people up from that, and we get hated for it.
Exactly.
We can't sell T-shirts and shit because of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's
'cause
so true.
if you're trying to sell something in the truth community, like it's got to be free, or otherwise you're a shill, and that's bullshit.
Right, and that's what's so tough. It's like we're finally at this point. We've stuck all this time, effort into learning it, understanding it, studying it. You know, like the music itself, right? So if you lease a beat, it's $20. If you get it mixed and mastered, that can be 20, 30. It depends where you go, how you do it. You know what I mean? Each different aspect of it costs money, but you want the message out there. So we put it out for free, or we do this and that, the other thing, but because you want people to hear it. You have a powerful message. You want people to hear about it. But then it's like, okay, where did that get you? You invested $60, $70 and your time, and then with what return?
Exactly, and then the same people go out and they'll pay $300 for a pair of Nikes or Jordans or whatever,
Right.
without blinking a fucking eye.
Right. That absolutely.
It's sickening, bro.
It
It's
is.
sickening.
It is, and it's so easy to justify when you want something, you can justify it. Then, right? You're like, well, no, but you have to want it. Like, I play Apex Legends.
Why do you want it though? Why do you want
Right.
it? Why do you want those $300 Jordans?
Right.
Why do you want the Gucci?
Why? See,
Why
I like
don't you
that.
rep a fucking brand that actually like your shirt? I'm fucking with that Lamb of God shirt.
Thank you.
And you got it from a concert because you were
Right.
there.
Right.
It's an experience, and every time you wear that shirt, you think about the fucking experience and everything.
Right.
I mean, it goes deeper than just wearing a fucking Nike shirt. You don't even know what the fucking Nike swoosh means. Is repping that Black Cube Saturn.
Right.
You guys don't even like know a hint of what's going on.
No.
And if you did, you'd be just like us.
That's
But
so
you mock us for it.
Right.
You make fun of us for it.
right.
And like we're the insane people. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
They
We're
call us the insane people.
yeah.
We're the immoral person with fucking values and morals.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. It's
it's
so
looked down upon now to have morals and to be a stand-up guy.
right. Yeah, it's so weird to be an outcast too. And shout out to the Juggalo who's in the chat too, man. And if you're a Juggalo, and I did a Music Matters on ICP and stuff, and like they've had some really good core values underneath their songs. For as bizarre as like their lyrics seem to other people, and then at the end they straight up have like a message. There's like a lot of the people that
The unveiling.
totally. Yeah, and that's a great way to word it too. And like a lot of their even the end, like their last verses or who they're making fun of, like a lot of their stuff is chicken hunt go chicken hunting like that. Oh, that was the
Who's
first one.
going chicken hunting?
We's
We's
going
going.
chicken hunting. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, dude, that song got me so hyped because I was not I'm in a small little bumpkin town growing up. It wasn't. I could not relate to country music. I have some stand up comedy, some bits about it too in a small town. So I couldn't relate. So when ICP was tearing them to shreds, all this chicken hunting and riding on a low ride tractor, plow, like I loved it. I could totally get behind that stuff. And
They're very intelligent, man. If you listen
yeah,
to their interviews, they influence more than you know. Like a lot of your most favorite rappers, they influence like in their like merchandise game alone. Not even talking music.
no, and that's a really good point too. And talking about independent artists and stuff too, and like E40 is the one that you hear about the most. But yeah, ICP's right up there, man, with that doing it themselves. And like the Gathering of the Juggalos, they had to cancel that this year too. But that's one, that's another thing, man. Talking about making something in culture,
Putting so many artists together that would never happen. It's
yeah,
like most people's like dream set lists of like
right,
lineups of fucking artists.
dude,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? And it's just total freedom. Like cops can't even come in really. You know what
sure,
I mean? And then the media like blows it out of proportion. Like, oh, someone got stabbed at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Like, yeah, someone got stabbed because they were doing something they shouldn't fucking have been doing.
right, right. There's so much more to it, and that almost ties into what we were saying before with the hatred. You can't lump it together and be like, oh, that's this because of Juggalos. Or
They focus. They focus on the negative, bro.
right.
That's what they do. That's what the media does. To get views, man. To get clicks.
Right. They play on that fear, that emotion, and that's how they get you. And then it's just like,
Exactly.
what are we left to do with it? It's just hate. Instead of saying everyone's mad at cops or it's about cops or the blue line and this, and they raise a new flag and make a new flag, which I don't even think you're supposed to like mess with the American flag per se. I'm not that way, but you're not really supposed to. It's like you're not supposed to. But I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like I got some guys who are I work with a lot of ex-military guys, like all different branches, and like you're not supposed to step on emblems, logos. I think for the White House, you can't wear if you're decked out American flag top to bottom. What's that guy in in Napoleon Dynamite? Like he's got all the American.
the kung fu guy.
Yeah, like you can't go in.
Kondo.
Yeah, that's what you can't go in there. You can't like wear the American flag like that. Bandanas, you're not supposed to. And I'm not trying to say anything about that, but like you're saying like what we know, right? When you know how it's actually supposed to be. So that's
And I kind of agree with that. You know what I mean? I'm against the government, but for what this country actually stands for, I agree with. You know what I mean? It's perverted in so many ways. And it's the controlled opposition is the main thing, man.
Right.
There was more presidents before George Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like
yes.
In history, like,
yes,
we don't really know what's going on. But I also agree with a lot of the shit that like people like Thomas Jefferson said. And,
right.
I mean, Ben Franklin, even though he was like a 33rd degree Mason and shit here in Philadelphia.
Oh sure.
And like we film music videos at like Valley Forge on the actual battlegrounds and shit around.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that's cool.
Yeah, so go check out the music videos called what's it called? It's a CMAS video.
Oh, I'll start with the layup. Okay, this is when did you start? Like age and year, like when you start rapping or making music. We'll say.
I started. Let me see. To be real, if you want to get super technical about it,
yeah,
I started back when like 8 Mile came out.
Okay.
So when was that, Dolan? Like 2001, 2002.
Okay.
Okay, so I was 12 years old.
Shit, dude. Okay.
And I would be writing little raps and shit, bro.
Yeah.
I grew up in on a farmhouse that was like built in the 1800s and shit.
Oh wow.
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
like, my whole family was like racist and like.
Oh sure.
and all that shit. You know what I mean? But I grew up hip hop. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
to be a rebel, because no one at my school was like hip hop. It was
Sure.
like 10. You know what I mean? That would skateboard and be hip hop and shit. So like
Okay.
I saw 8 Mile, so I started writing some little raps. Nothing serious, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like I got locked up when I was 18, so that was 2008. That's when
Okay.
I really started getting it in. You know what I mean? I'd be locked up in my shit in my cell. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Legal pad or little fucking flimsy ass. You don't get a real pen in there, bro. You
Oh,
just
sure.
get like the ink part with the tip.
Oh, okay.
So it's like hella hard to write with, and it hurts your
Dude.
wrist.
Oh, sure. Oh, man.
And so yeah, you get that or like a pencil, I think. But
Okay.
it could be like weapons.
Right,
And
right.
I would just be writing little poems and shit in there. Like one of the like major things that influenced me was to get me into the truth and to start rapping was Head PE.
Okay.
You know who they are, right?
Yeah.
Head Planet Earth. They're
Oh, I didn't
kind
know
of
what the
like,
PE stood for.
yeah, it stands for Planet Earth or Planetary Evolution.
Okay.
They kind of like changed it, but
Okay.
so and Head stands for higher education.
Okay. Higher education. Okay. Nice.
Higher education, planetary evolution. So they influenced me heavy, bro,
Okay.
at first. So the reason why I got into making music was to spread the truth.
Wow.
100%.
Okay.
I didn't want to do music for no other reason but to spread the truth and what I learned through like in the truth community. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Yeah.
I want to know what that black sun tattoo is you got on your
Oh,
forearm.
Alice in Chains, man.
Yeah, that's my like homie's like favorite shit.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah,
Black
man.
hole sun, dude. That's Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, but you know about the Black Sun and all the flat Earth shit, right?
Totally,
And
totally.
yeah, so let's
Yeah.
talk about that a little bit, bro.
Okay, let's jump in. Yeah, I like that. No, what
I'm not.
what
Go
turns
ahead.
you on? What turns you on to flat Earth? Was it
What turned me on to flat Earth? I this is crazy.
okay?
You're probably not gonna fucking believe me.
Okay,
I was on YouTube, bro. And I
okay.
seen them recommended on the side. It was some like, the Earth is flat. Someone says the Earth is flat. YouTube video. Blah blah blah. I was like, yo, I'm just gonna click on this because I'm bored and I think this will be hilarious to laugh at.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, like, dude, I have like telescopes and I was the biggest like. I had like fucking. I was subscribed to like, fucking Popular Mechanics and like, you know what I mean,
Okay, yeah.
astronomy. I gone to like fucking. I've seen Saturn or Jupiter and all its moons through high-powered telescopes.
Oh,
Like
right.
star parties and shit. But like, so what happened was, man, I clicked on that and I was like, oh, this is instantly off the first video, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was already conspiracy minded, but I never heard about flat Earth.
Okay.
Not like that. And this is in 2015. This happened.
Oh, sure.
I clicked on it, and I just started asking questions. I was like, "This is making more and more sense," and it literally took me, no lie, like 8 to 12 months to go full on.
Sure.
I believe the Earth is flat 99.9%.
Yeah.
So I can't say 100 because I
Right.
haven't been outer space.
Yeah. I feel
So-
like that's an awesome way to approach it too. 99.9. Like, you're gonna have to show me some crazy shit with water that I've never seen before. And yeah,
Bro, like, I
yeah.
didn't just jump right into it. It took me that long because
Yeah.
skeptical minded and shit. And I was like, literally, it started as me trying to, like, I was like, man, I'm going to debunk these motherfuckers because I know everything
Right.
about space and I love aliens.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The old psyop.
Yeah.
And what is kind of scaring me now is I'm trying to take a little step back from flat Earth and I'm starting to realize that's the new aliens.
Yes.
But you can't deny the actual mathematics, water being flat,
Right.
gravity,
Right.
fucking. There's just the list is literally endless, and that's why it's so hard to talk about to people because there's so many examples.
That's good
I got
shit.
like at least 20 flat earthers under my belt. I made flat earthers
Oh man, that's a
first
okay.
in
That
real life, not on the internet.
that's big. In real life is big. I feel like, man, that I think that's black belt. If you can get real people, and like some of it's so cool to see people take it to the streets and like with the information cards. Beyond the Imaginary Curve. I watched his stuff for a while too. He was really cool for that, man. I like that he
He's
didn't take any
that Scottish
BS.
guy. That
Yep.
Scottish guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, he fucking influenced me hardcore
Yeah.
with the natural science and only
Yes.
believing, not believing,
Yeah.
only fucking knowing in natural fucking facts that you can prove down here, not in space, not on TV. Only shit you can do for yourself. Shout out to fucking Beyond the Imaginary Curve, man. He's that dude.
Yeah.
He's a real one. He's
He
not a
is.
shill.
He's a fighter too, man. That no nonsense, that aspect of it. Him, big influence, and um, definitely the IPS crowd was where I came up with "Get Over It" for Flat Earth song was the attitude. Like he was like, it's flat, get over it. What are we gonna do next to make it better, you know?
Yeah, because a
And it's
lot of
like,
people
shit,
they
you know?
say like, oh well, what does it matter what the shape is?
Yeah.
Well, it's like, yeah, it doesn't fucking matter for a whole shit ton of reasons. How much time do you have?
Right.
I got an
Yeah.
hour for you to tell you how many reasons. But go ahead,
Yeah.
man. Hit me with your
Okay,
question.
now I'll hit you
Man.
with the real shit. Yeah, I got my shout outs, Thirst for Truth, everybody. Hopefully you feel love.
Shout
So
out to everybody in the chat, man.
yeah, this is
I can't
awesome.
see y'all, but
Oh yeah, I'm so I got one little thing I finally got pulled up so I can see you, the chat, make sure I can see my levels and shit. I'm feeling good about this one. This some of the if it's corny we can early inspirations musically. So you're saying 8 Mile, so Eminem and hip hop are like
Mile, Head PE. Let me see. I'm terrible at this. Like when people give me the aux cord, I'm like, you just
yeah.
put it on. Because I have like 1,000 things that go through my fucking
You're
head.
so
But
eclectic. Yeah.
lately has been like Lil Peep, Bones, who else, man? Like I gotta give credit to like Rage Against the Machine. Of
Sure.
course. Immortal Technique, of course.
Yeah, that's a
But
good one.
in earlier stages, but like now my sound's been changing. I'm doing a lot of different shit, man. I got different solo shit. Like you can't put me in a box, man. You can't put me in a genre.
Right.
I say fuck a genre. I
Yeah, I like
I
that.
got like a metal album coming out. I got like
Oh, nice.
this ambivalence is, as the title suggests, a mixture of like different shit.
Okay.
Mixed emotions. That's the definition of ambivalence.
Okay, I like that.
So, and then
That's
the
gonna be
CMAT
dope.
shit is where we do the true shit and some other shit. We've been dabbling in some like other shit too with the sound. Like we're experimental over here, man. We don't just do one thing. I don't like being put in a box. Musically, I don't like being put in a box. Spiritually, I don't like put in a box. Physically,
Sure.
does that make sense? Like
No, I feel you. Yeah, like
I'm
it
for
doesn't.
individual human liberty for everybody. I don't
Yeah.
care what skin color you are, what fucking creed you are.
Yeah.
I don't care, man. Like, let's just all. You don't. No one person has the ability to tell another person what to do.
Right.
I
That's
don't
what
even.
it.
I don't care if it's 1,000,000 people to one. You
Yeah.
don't. 1,000,000 people don't have the fucking ability to tell me what to do because we're all fucking born equal on this earth, man.
Right. Early inspiration we talked about. Oh, we kind of harped on this already too, but you can expand on it a little bit. Is who are your inspirations like conspiratorially, like you were saying? See, you had that video you saw for Flat Earth. That's how mine was. I was still into the ancient aliens. Okay, I was like, I would stay up
Ancient
late.
Aliens is still dope. I'm still into it. I enjoy it.
Okay, Yeah, I'm open to
I
it.
just take it with like a grain of salt. You know what I mean? And I find connections. I don't believe aliens come from outer space. I
Right.
think they come from another dimension
Yeah. And then you could
or from another pocket of the flat Earth,
right. And
like
then
cloud theory.
the flying saucer still makes sense. It's like, yeah, if
Absolutely,
it's a
they're
flat plane,
multi-dimensional fucking vehicles, bro. Like,
yeah. And if it's magnet, we're talking a magnetic universe, electromagnetic universe like that, like yeah, the
absolutely.
disc and like you've seen some of those, where it just goes
The,
around the
that's
center
the
like
only way you can do space travel. You can't
yeah.
do it with pure fucking power and combustion with rockets and shit.
Right.
Bro, that shit's pretty spot on for me too, man. Like the the numerology too.
I need
And big on the numerology, man. Like if you look up my numbers, it's pretty undeniable. Just my numbers.
That's legit. Is that the
Uh,
55 you have under your logo for
Yeah,
brain
the
cell?
55. The
Okay.
55 is the brain cell equals 55.
Okay.
Reduction numerology.
Okay.
So that's when you reduce every number down to a single digit. And if you don't know what gematria is, it's
Sure.
so A is 1, B is 2, C is 3,
On that Russian vid
Z,
shit.
Z is 26.
Okay.
Run it backwards, so A will be 26 and Z number 1. There's different ciphers. There's different things you can do. But in the most pure cipher, which is the reduction method, which is the rules of numerology, A equals B, or I mean A equals 1, B equals 2, C equals 3,
Yeah.
all the way up to Z 26, and then you reduce it to a single digit. So that's how you get the brain cell equals 55. My birth name, Ryan D. Paulo, equals 55.
Oh shit. Okay.
So there's an organic side to this code,
Yeah.
but the elite also pimp the code. They game the
I
system.
like that. I like that you word it that way. I think that's a great way to say it.
They
When
pimp the code, man.
yeah, when you
That's
know it, right?
exactly what they're doing.
When you know the software, when you know that program, right? You can just tap into it.
And it's also weird that CMAS, we didn't really get to touch on this earlier. This is my group where we do the real truth seeker music. Been around since 2009. We would do CMAS equals 109. The brain cell equals 109. Rich Steve equals 109. Rich Steve equals 55 and 109. Like the numbers
Wow.
just go so deep.
Okay.
And if you really know about the numbers, man, that's why we were talking about earlier with like not being able to sell shit in the truth seeker
Sure.
community.
Yeah.
Do you know about Zachary K. Hubbard?
I know of him because I think I followed him, or I popped on for what slowly got me into flat Earth. I won't go that all the way down that way. Was I think he was
He's
doing
against flat Earth.
okay because I think I was seeing his stuff for sports betting or like I was into sports
Yeah.
like rigged sports.
He's got two channels. He's got like a sports betting channel and like a truth seeker channel, basically.
Okay, because I was going into I was a huge Sacramento Kings fan, right? Like Jason Williams and all that shit, and Chris Webber. So when they lost and we were just robbed by the Lakers, so like and then seeing that it was rigged and all that stuff, like
Yeah.
that I was like those were the conspiracies I was into, and the what's it called?
It's real.
Black-
That shit is real. All the
Yeah.
sports games are rigged.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what sport it is, football, hockey, fucking anything. It's all
Yeah.
rigged, and all the boxing matches are rigged by the mafia. There's so
Dude.
much money involved. How could you not think it's fucking rigged?
Yeah, how could
All
you
the
not?
fucking referees are in on it. The referees are fucking 33rd degree Masons.
Oh,
They're
sure.
ex-players. All the players are Masons. Like the shit goes so deep. It's just like
Yeah. Dude,
it's hard to like hit people with this shit because it goes so deep and they think we're crazy.
right, it does sound crazy, but it's like there's so much stuff out there and like What was the one with the recent one with the boxing
Hey,
match where the
look
guy
it
goes
up.
to throw a punch and like it's like it's lead in his glove and the glove flip flops. I'm like, dude,
Remember
like I
that?
don't even follow like that. I love seeing shit like that because it always reinforces where I'm at with my
Exactly.
conspiracy
It just
thinking, free
reinforces that
thinking.
we're right.
Right.
We're on the right path.
Yeah.
We're in tune with the
Oh, it's
universe.
got the
We're in
yeah.
tune with the earth.
Right.
Everyone else is fucking sheep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like, thank you, like even like whenever I go somewhere and shit or like do something shady, it's like I ask the earth to protect me,
Okay.
and it always does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't litter, I don't do anything against the earth, I don't fucking cheat, steal, fucking
Yeah.
kill. You know what I mean? If I
Right.
kill, I'm killing to eat, and I eat everything, and I use everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
Like
cool.
Native Americans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I've actually done this shit, and all these people, they think they're all fucking hard being a rapper, and they never even shot a fucking gun before. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just
And
so
it's like, bro, I killed shit in '80.
oh,
Shut the
sure.
fuck up.
Right, right. That's a whole nother level. I feel like, I think there's something more to that.
That's what that's what we got to go back to, bro.
Yeah. And that's what always keeps me from and we can talk about this now to keep it just organic. This is just the way it is for the whole vegan thing. Where are you on what are your thoughts on it or like or
I've
diet, We don't have to it doesn't have to be sides, you know what I'm saying? But
I'll run it down for you real quick. I'm gonna just start off with this. I eat whatever the fuck my body tells me to eat.
okay. Dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Just right off the yeah.
I'm
Dino
s-
nugs. Give me my nuggies, bro. Fucking all that. I eat cheeseburgers, bro.
Yeah.
I eat good ass steaks. Peep my Instagram and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
At the brain cell, my homie, he was like hella into like the vegan shit. Now
Okay.
he's like, yeah, grass fed beef. Yeah, I mean the vegan
Sure.
shit is a psyop. Let me just get
Yeah.
that out there. The
Okay.
vegan shit is a psyop. If you're a total vegan, total raw vegan, you're gonna everything is balanced, bro. Everything is alchemy. Okay. This is what I try and get through with my music and everything. Everything is balance. Yin and yang, good and evil. You can't be all one or one the other. You
I
gotta
like
eat meat, you gotta eat vegetables. You can't just eat one or the other. I mean, that's just how it is. You gotta eat shit. What you really should be doing is eating like local source honey and not eating sugar at all or any like high fructose corn syrup. And I'm not gonna sit here and preach. Like I don't do that. Like I just eat what my body tells me to eat. You know what I mean?
right.
I'm not gonna take it too serious. We're all gonna fucking die. I'm already 30 years old. You know what I mean? I have a kid to live for, but in another 10
Yeah.
years she can be 18, so
Okay, she's 8.
I'm
Yeah.
not worried about it, you know? I'm not worried about I smoke cigarettes, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
See,
I'm not super like hardcore fucking into the shit where and I'm
right.
not gonna like fucking be a dickhead to you if you're not fucking a full on vegan. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's
No.
just do what your body tells you to do. That's
No.
all.
I agree and that's
You're
like
free, man. I'm for freedom of the
yes.
individual.
That's what inspiration conspiratorially we talked about. Do you have a favorite conspiracy? I know where like
Favorite conspiracy off right off top is flat Earth, bro.
yeah, I know, right?
Flat Earth is the motherfucking load of all fucking conspiracies.
If
All right, my boys over here like Tartaria in my ear. The Tartaria shit is real. The mud floods, the giants.
I'm so
The
glad. I'm so glad there's like
no farce on flat Earth. You know what I'm
yeah,
talking about?
yep, no yep. Dude, that Tartaria. And no forests like cuz I was like into flat earth converted. I'm like, okay, I'm flat earther. And all of a sudden I started to see those pop up. No forest on flat earth. I'm like it was like, do I go any deeper than and like it's hard to dispute some of that stuff.
The rabbit hole's endless, man.
It's
Just
endless. I'm glad
all I
though.
can say is just dive in, man.
Yeah.
Don't put your big toe in and check the water.
Right.
Just dive right in,
Dive right
baby.
in. Bring it. And I'll get, Mark Sargent says that too, or with the Bigfoot, right? Or whatever people tell me, I can't laugh anymore. I'm just like, you know what? Let me hear this out. So no force. I really like that.
Homie's big on Sasquatch, bro.
Okay, Sasquatch. See, like, yeah,
Man, all the cryptids, all that
cryptids,
weird shit. I'm not really big
Mothman.
on that shit because I'm more of the cult of what's his name? Beyond the Imaginary Curve. So like I'm all about the natural science shit I can
Sure,
prove.
alchemy. Crow triple sevens that way too.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
there's a spiritual element too that you got to include in all this, and that's where I'm saying with the balance, man.
yeah,
The yin and the yang, the left brain and the right brain. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Told you.
if you really look into my shit, like the brain cell, all the shit. If you really want to get into it, bro, I was originally just the brain,
Oh, okay.
like Pinky in the Brain.
Oh, good shit. What are we
And
gonna do today?
my first album had the brain on the actual CD from Pinky and the Brain, like the dude with the mouse with the big head.
Oh, sure. Okay.
And then I
Nice.
came across this meme back in the aliens and the outer space and the telescope days of mine. I came across this meme. It had like the brain cell neurons and synapses side by side with what they think the universe is, right?
Oh, okay.
And it looks the same. But knowing what I know now, it's all CGI. You can't know what the universe looks like. Who's
Right.
been the fucking edge of the universe? Use your fucking brain, people.
Yeah.
Natural science, man. Shit you can prove down here on Earth. End of the story.
Right. And that's what I love about that too. I just dropped your YouTube channel link in the comments for people too. Check it out. He's close to 1,000. He's got the hours. If you can hit him up. This is one of those not a fundraiser, but like the telethon where we're all just calling in. We're just gonna live stream until you have 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna keep asking you
Go
questions.
do some fucking drugs and hell, Satan.
Yeah. but subscribe to Brain Cell first so he gets 1,000 subscribers, and then go do all those other things.
That's all we're saying. Just question everything. Question the shape of the earth. Question your spirituality. Question the fucking world that we live in. This could be a fucking computer matrix,
Right.
Westworld matrix, fucking whole simulation computer program.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
that's
dude,
that's I never got to watch.
really want to get into it. That's the next level after flat Earth.
I think so. I think once we see some more glitchy shit. Did you see that with the Pope? Where he's like he's like walking away. It was recent. He's like walking away and then like disappears, like glitches out or whatever.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll try to find it. I'll mute it and find it. But I thought that was a good one. But I never got to watch Westworld. I don't have like HBO or anything like that. And the only Westworld stuff I know is from ODD's breakdowns of it. So I reference it like
excellent breakdowns.
right. He's
I
so
recommend
thorough.
ODD. I mean, he could be a shill too. It's just take everything with a grain of salt, people. It's
Yeah.
just take in information, and I would definitely recommend ODD's content over fucking ABC or NBC or CNN,
Absolutely. Dude has
FOX,
yeah.
Fox News, fucking faux pas, fuck all the shit, dude. Like, just be vigilant out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Um Favorite conspiracy, that's a good one.
You got any more questions?
Yeah, what so that's what's your favorite conspiracy, flat earth? What's your most recent conspiracy on your radar? We got a lot of shit going on.
On my radar lately, this is the channel I've been watching on YouTube. Is John Levi.
Okay.
Have you been watching him?
No.
I'm
Leave.
always saying Jew, Jew, Jew in the background. It's like you can't say that on YouTube. This whole thing's gonna get shut down,
Okay.
bro. On
Yeah.
YouTube.
Go to go to
Yeah.
go to
John,
Patreon. Go to Brain Cell, my Brain Cell Patreon to hear our song Goyim.
right? Yeah. Goyim on
Dude,
Bandcamp.
Bandcamp. I'm sorry,
Bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp.
It's on both them, but yeah.
Okay, both.
Uh,
I had a lot of fun doing that one. Man, I did some research on it. I tried to keep it straight, like Zionism. I'm like, like, hey, like let's keep it. But no. So you said John Levi. I don't
John
want to.
Levi on YouTube. He's got a bunch of good mud flood videos.
Okay.
Ancient history type shit where everything's been, flip flopped. The mud flood type shit.
I like that dude.
Tartaria.
The pyramids are proof for living in the Matrix. I love that line.
The pyramids are yeah.
You're for Larry Epstein. You got
Facts.
that. Pyramids are proof for.
I mean, bro, I've been talking about that for so long. Like, I've got like 3 or 4 different hot ass fucking one line bars.
Yeah.
About the pyramids from different songs. Like,
that's so cool.
It's just like, dude, just ever since I was a kid, I was always like drawn to like at reading time in like 2nd grade and shit. I would be like in the National Geographics looking at either like the African bitches' titties.
Oh yeah.
Or like King Tutankhamun, like Egyptian shit. So I was just drawn to that. Like,
right. That's
like
kind of how I
past
felt
life
too.
Shit almost. It's just like there was something about that they tell us the official storage is not true. Anyone with fucking half a brain can understand that. They couldn't lift all those stones. There's like 300 fucking ton stones, bro, on the foundation of the Great Pyramid. Like,
well, and that's one thing. I mean this with
the whole shit set up like a brain, bro.
Right.
That's another thing with the brain cell. Like my whole name. Like people always make fun of me. They're like, oh yeah, your name's the brain cell because you only have one left. You're an idiot.
Man, I've seen some of those comments.
I've heard that like 3,000 times. Be original, like
yeah,
dude.
For
like,
real.
If you actually looked at the shit, like the brain cell, mental slavery, like Bob Marley said.
Yeah.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free your minds.
I like that. And you're saying with your Egyptian stuff too, your brain cell with the 55, is that like a scarab? Kind of like you got the brain, you got the. Okay, see?
A scarab is, there's mad symbology in the scarab. So it's as above, so below.
Yeah.
With the hands raised and below.
Okay.
It's the firmament and the foundation.
I like that.
It's in the shape of a brain, so it's the left and the right brains.
Yeah.
And the corpus callosum and all the shit, bro. Like,
I love it. It's
and it's a dung beetle, so it like forms like the shit. It rolls balls of shit together and makes them into like its home, and like it's alchemy, so it turns shit into gold.
Damn. Okay. See,
like the whole shit is like super deep, bro.
Oh, that's cool. I'll write down these questions people have too. Most one. That's a good one. But
go ahead, hit me with it.
Okay, yeah, no. Oh, that's an even better way. We'll just do it like that. They're asking most wanted collaboration.
Most wanted collaboration.
Yeah.
Dead or alive?
We'll do both. To be fair, do both.
I'd want to collab with Lil Peep if it was a dead person, or Jim Morrison. A live person, I would say Tech9.
Dude, that would be nuts.
Immortal Technique.
Technique.
Hill. Look up Ricky Hill, people.
Ricky Hill.
It's Tom Hilfiger's son. He's a rapper.
Okay.
He influenced like all these Lil Peeps and
that
Juice WRLD and all these people. So look into him.
Okay.
I've got big artists on my shit. Look up Not For Sale.
Okay.
Not the letter or the number 4. and then Sail.
Okay.
Mass.
CMAS. Okay.
It's featuring the artist Underrated, formerly of the group Potluck, back in the KMK ICP days.
Okay.
All that. And the artist Garth Cultivator.
Huh.
So he's they have a new album out from like last year. It's called Black Markets Matter.
Okay.
So they're talking about buying your stuff off the black market and not fucking paying these taxes, not getting rated. Like out in the West, man, they have their fields rated by like the ATF and all this shit. Trying to
That's,
fuck with them about how many plants you can have and blah blah blah. It's like fuck you, man. This is fucking America. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm growing for fucking 300 patients right now, and you're gonna hassle me?
Right. No, and that's
Like,
it's some of the
dude,
goofiest shit, dude. And like, stand-up comedy kind of opened my eyes. I always had that approach too, because I'm like prostitution's legal in Vegas. So where I'm standing, like, oh, I'm safe over here, and then you step over, oh, I'm not safe over here. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just so
yeah,
silly. I mean, like,
it's silly.
where I'm
These
standing, like,
imaginary fucking borders, bro.
yeah, yeah,
The imaginary state lines. I'm one for natural law, and
yeah,
that's kind of what the Constitution was trying to hint at, but it's still not completely there. The 13th Amendment was meant to fucking enslave everybody. It freed the black people, but enslaved the whole fucking working class.
right,
Like everybody fucking knows all this shit already. I don't want to like beat a dead horse, but obviously maybe they don't. You know what I mean? Or maybe something will be fucking different by
right.
now. It's fucking 2020. We're sitting here with our fucking thumb up our ass, as far as I'm concerned.
I know. That's where I always wonder too. Like, what could I do more? I have the message in my music, but it's what am I doing to get it out there, or the message, you know?
Bro, like these protests, like all these artists that I see are out there for the clout on
Right,
Instagram, posting all this shit they're at the protest. It's like, where the fuck were you this whole fucking time? Where was all your fucking what's your content or your music about? It's
right,
about all the same old fucking bullshit. You're trying to copycat the mainstream artists.
right,
You're all about the fucking cucks.
right.
I don't give a fuck about these people, man. They need to fucking
No,
have a backbone or sit the fuck down at this point.
dude. And yeah, DMO saying about the 13th, it didn't free anything, and that's what.
It made us all slaves, bro.
Right, that's yours. It swapped it, yeah, for the legal jailing, yeah, basic warfare on lower class. And for me,
we can't say that though, or we're racist.
no, and
You know what I'm saying?
right, and that's what's they now it turned into class warfare. Are you heated by the fact? I was heated by the
Class
I think because
warfare
I
is
think
another fucking psyop, bro. It's not about skin color. It's not about fucking class either. It's about fucking freedom versus tyranny.
yeah,
Period. Are you
right,
for freedom or are you for tyranny?
right. No, I think
If you're
that's
not with us, you're against us.
right. No, I think that's a good point. And then, what part of the new normal do you think will stay? And I had a conversation about this morning, so I have some ideas. But what do you think, quote unquote, new normal?
I think the mess will stay for
Masks,
a while.
yeah,
It's another month, another 30 days. I think bars aren't going to open till for a while. 90 days probably.
So
Like
bars
social,
bars
gonna
aren't
have
open for you.
No.
Bars are open here, man, in Wisconsin.
I mean, there's some like side little bars, but not
Maybe.
like one where you can fit 100 fucking 300 fucking people inside. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure, I feel you.
No one's gonna be fucking wearing their masks inside there. I'll fucking tell you that right now.
Right,
If they're conspiratorial minded or not, they're not gonna be
right,
fucking wearing their masks. It's fucking 90 degrees out, bro.
right. The warm weather.
Upwards of like 85 degrees destroys viruses. This whole shit where they're saying viruses don't last for more than like 3 seconds.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? On like surfaces and like doorways. I'm not worried
Right.
about this. I haven't been worried about it since the start. I've been sick. I probably was sick before, so I'm probably immune until next year.
Right.
It's just like, what are you gonna do about it, man? Like, we have to fucking make militias in every fucking town.
Started
Like,
up.
I can't even be part of that because I'm a felon for growing fucking a fucking a seed, a God given plant,
Right.
medicine.
Right.
It wasn't even for other people. It was for myself, bro. They hit me
Oh,
with the
sure.
manufacturing and intent to distribute all the shit. Like, dude, it's just there's a reason why they say all cops are bastards. It's not just some cops are bastards, bro. If you seen the fucking people that were in my house, they were gonna shoot my dogs, bro. They
Damn.
were gonna fucking dude. They fucking. I was handcuffed in my kitchen, and all I heard was "Take her down, take her down," talking about my mom.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting there in
Right.
handcuffs, ready to fucking. I don't care if I'm in handcuffs or not, dude. I'm gonna fucking bite your fucking neck off.
Right.
You
Right.
trying to take my mom down and shit like that. And
Yeah.
they broke all my grow lights. That I didn't have no plants indoors. They were all outside. I
Oh,
had like a
sure.
grow tent, and like I had some like orchids and shit growing in there indoors. And they took all my lights, broke them, took all my bongs, broke them, and now this shit's legal, bro. And it's just like,
Yeah, dude, and we're right back to where we were saying like, oh, I'm standing over here in Las Vegas. I'm sitting over here in Wisconsin, and
now
because
mushrooms,
it's not legal by me
mushrooms
yet.
and peyote are legal in Arizona and Cali. Like, dude,
Right.
like I don't
Right.
know, man. Like people just they just don't get it, man. The whole war on drugs it's a joke. This this is why I'm. You know about the doomer and the you know about doomers and boomers and coomers and all those memes
Yeah. Only some of them. Yeah.
and the bloomer. Like we're bloomers, but we're
Okay.
also doomers. So check this out. Everyone in the chat, go look this up on Google. Doomer meme, bloomer meme, coomer meme. Like the porn being
Oh.
addicted to.
Okay.
You got the big ass right muscle in your right arm because you're jerking off all the fucking time. You
Okay.
don't know the real fucking the feel of a real woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
dude, this shit goes so deep. There's so many fucking levels to the shit. People aren't even scratching the surface, bro.
Sure.
To get to the point where we're at now, it takes 10 years.
Right. Right.
10 years is like the amount of time it takes to master a skill. So like we're masters
Right.
truth, we're masters at making music. Like your song Different Day, bro. There's a ton of fucking bars in there, just little one-liners.
Oh,
And
thank
I'm
you.
like, bro, I relate to that 100%.
Thank
I mean,
you.
that song's fire.
Oh, thanks, man. I like it as it is too. I'm like I like it. It's
People aren't gonna
solid.
get it though. They're gonna be like, oh, this is some like hick hop
Hey,
redneck.
there you go. Okay. Yeah. Me and
All this
all
They
the
ain't gonna
sparks.
get it, man. You already fucking know. But the ones that do, they're gonna be the real ones, man.
See, oh no,
If one person gets it out of 1,000, it's worth it for
see,
us.
and no, and that's a really good point, and that's how I feel too, cause like I'll get too hung up on stuff, or like or what could I do, or like you said, we're too critical on ourselves. It's like, you know what, I like it. It's how I made it. You made it good. I'm like that's how I'll run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll
That's
like
the true hip hop shit, like Wu Tang, like the
yeah,
raw shit.
right,
People don't have an appreciation for that no more. They
no,
want fucking fire and smoke and mirrors and shit every 3 seconds
right,
on the video and the song. Like they just gotta tone their attention spans down a little bit because they have ADD.
right,
Not really ADD, just they're used to the media's programming and playing video games with explosions every 3 seconds. They're
right,
used to every fucking single movie they see has explosions every 3 seconds and tits out and fucking, you
right.
know what
The
I'm saying? It's
the
just you
stimulus,
guys
yeah,
gotta take your shoes off, take your rubber shoes off, go out in your bare feet in your backyard, walk around in the grass, look at the sun gaze, get some nice vitamin D going,
For
And
sure.
you won't be doomers no more. You'll become the bloomer and be
I like
someone who's
that.
actually actively trying to make the world a better place instead of
Where are you on Q?
Q's a shill. Fuck
Okay.
Q.
Yeah. Is it like
Don't
is it
trust the
controlled
plan.
opposition or do you think it's just like
Controlled opposition,
yeah.
100%. Don't trust the plan. That's what they always fucking say. I mean, the shit nowadays just ramped up fucking times 100. It's
Right.
just the same old story, man. Think for yourself. I mean, Q might say some shit that's true. Just take it with a grain of salt. That's all. Just
Yeah.
don't worship false idols. That's why I'm a Satanist, man. And I get a lot of shit for this because everyone in the truth community is against Satanism. But that's the fake Satanism, bro. The real Satanism is about you're a god. We have the power to create our own fucking realities through the power of intention. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, it's just you can either live in heaven or hell, and it's all in your brain. It's not some afterlife bullshit. Heaven is on earth or hell is on earth. It's just how you choose to fucking live, how you choose to carry yourself. You can't just bend over any longer, man. This is a fight for the survival of the human race at this point. They
Yeah.
want to depopulate us. Agenda 2030. I mean, we could just go on and on. We can't just cover all this in one shot, but like
Right, right. Well, and I'll
Go
touch
ahead.
on one thing what you're saying too, because I like Dave Murphy said this. He was a flat Earth guy, but he had one where it was about perception, and it was where I think someone in his family had gotten like depantsed or it was something like that would be really embarrassing for someone to remember, or you could remember it. It's in how you remember it or your perception of that moment, and you're like oh yeah, that was really funny. That wasn't a big deal. I've actually forgotten all about it. Or that could be like life scarring for someone who's like, I have this crippling fear. You know what I mean? Like I wear two belts because one
That
time my
goes
pants
back
fell.
to that goes back to what we were talking about earlier with the alchemy and the like the black awakening, and you have to be turned into a crisp. The phoenix has to be turned into fucking ash in
Yeah.
order for fucking hatchlings to fucking uh live. You know what I'm saying? It's all resurrection. All this reincarnation, all this shit is not the afterlife. It's in this world. It's all
Okay.
out. You burn yourself down. You fucking you've rebirthed. You're reincarnated stronger.
Yeah.
It's not in other lifetimes and all. I don't care what none of these shills say on YouTube. All these fucking fake people that are channeling aliens from Arcturus and fucking all these people are channeling their past lives and all this shit. No, dude. It's all about here and now. You can't prove none of that shit. It's all speculation. Until we get to that point where like we don't believe nothing unless we can prove it for ourselves, we're fucking lost, man. I
Yeah.
mean, they'll just be able to steer us whatever which way they fucking want.
Right. But that's what I
I'm
think.
a fucking misfit to the like
Yeah.
I'm a contradiction to everyone, and that's how everyone should be. That's how you know you're on the fucking right path as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
If you're fucking following the fucking stream, the mainstream,
Yeah.
you're not on the right path, man. You're not
We're-
thinking for yourself.
Yeah.
That's just
Words
that's just
have
how
meanings. Words have meanings, man. The mainstream. I like that.
everyone's opinion matters to me, and I'm entitled to my fucking opinion, and I'm not gonna fucking back down for anybody. I'm gonna
And-
stand by my fucking opinion, and yeah, my opinion changes over the years.
Right.
I used to be super hard into space, aliens,
Yeah.
telescopes, and now I'm a flat earther. So that should really I know both sides.
Right.
Fucking globe earthers don't know fucking shit about flat earth. We know more about globe earth than globe earthers.
Right. And that's how we got here.
It's
Right.
pitiful, bro. You can't have a debate with people like this.
Right.
They
No.
just keep subliminally hitting them with shit, because that's kind of what I've been doing with my music now.
Yeah.
Like, people don't like when you just hit them with truth, 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 truth. Just
Yeah.
sprinkle shit in there subliminally,
Yeah, I
and
like
then
that.
subconsciously, like, people just start to rebel.
I think that's a good point because I think that's what's happened with my Reddit ciphers. Is I end up having one little bit like I had one where I was talking about reminiscing and driving around in my car, but I was talking about like losing my direction, increasing something about 5G, increasing delinquency, something they're messing with their frequency, increasing delinquency, and then that. But it's still a song about me driving around in my car. You know what I mean? So like I slip it in.
It's still like something relatable, but you're
Yeah.
slipping in little gems of truth. That's how I like to do it, man. And
Yeah.
I think you should start going more into that direction than just truth, truth, truth. Because I don't know, man. Like, I went full on truth for a long, long time, man.
Yeah.
People weren't giving me the credit that I felt I deserved, so I just moved on from that, and the
Yeah.
other shit branched out. I'm not gonna be put into a box even if it's truth. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm not fucking gonna be a slave to the truth either. I'm for freedom.
Damn.
I don't want to be a slave for nothing, man.
Right. That's
You know,
that's a
everything's
powerful way to
about-
put it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a slave to the truth.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that.
not gonna fucking sacrifice. I've already sacrificed so much, bro.
Yeah.
I've sacrificed my fucking family over this shit.
Right. It's hard, man, because like at first, it's probably stupid to keep quoting myself, but because we live it and we put it in our music. Is I had that in a song I did with RT. Is I know I should be grabbing people by the shoulders and shake them up, but I'm the type of dude to whisper in your ear to wake up. You know, it's like I know, like, I've been that, where it's like you're mad and you're like, how come other people aren't seeing this? How do you not see footage of the Earth with those high altitude balloons? It's all flat, and people be like, yeah, no.
Fucking mouse on the fucking SpaceX.
Right, and they'll be like, I flew out to Vegas last month, and I could see the curve from the plane. I'm like,
Yeah.
You know what? You know, and that's...
You can't talk to these kind of people, bro.
Right.
Their minds are completely shut off.
Yeah.
They're not going to hear nothing unless the TV tells them.
Right.
Unless the TV tells them the Earth is flat, they ain't ever going to believe it, bro. These elites, man, they told us all this shit. It's revelation of the method. They told us as hard as they could what the fuck's going on, but people just don't get it. They've been telling us since 1984. George Orwell.
Right.
They've been telling us since. I mean, Aldous Huxley. He wrote fucking Brave New World in like 1933, bro.
Damn.
Or like 1956 or some shit like that. And
Sure.
And his brother Huxley was like one of the major like globalists and shit.
Oh, sure.
You know, like, people don't understand that the Titanic didn't hit a fucking iceberg. That wasn't even the Titanic. It was the SS Olympia, and they just changed the name.
Yeah.
It was all fucking Rockefeller and J.P. Morgan. And
yeah. I love conspiracies like
that.
that.
That's a good one to get people into.
Yeah.
The Titanic one to get people into conspiracies.
That is so cool because, like, I love stuff like that. Like almost like alternate history or something like that. You know, where you're taking something that was like concrete in your mind, the Titanic, and then you start to think like, oh, who made a movie about it? Oh, Steven Spielberg. Who made $1 bajillion off of it? You know, and like this 3-hour freaking movie. You know, doesn't it almost like you're like,
it doesn't even make sense either.
Yeah.
The whole fucking thing.
Yeah. And it's like wow, it's just like the programming.
Why would you put all these people on a boat that doesn't even have enough lifeboats for everybody? Like, think about it, people. Nothing makes sense about it.
And
think about the movie with the bitch on the plank of wood.
Right.
Them could have fucking fit on that plank of wood. Like,
I know, right? And they have answers though. They're like, well, they didn't think it was gonna sink. They didn't that. They didn't this. No, that's a hit job. That's straight up like those people were meant to die.
It was all an insurance scam.
Yeah.
And the people that died were poor people. They weren't the fucking rich fucking people on there. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Trust me. Like it would have been me and you dying,
Right. Right.
not fucking Trump
Right.
and
Yeah.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah. Bill Gates, all like hand in hand, all on one lifeboat. Um.
That's a picture. I'll fucking shoot a fucking burning bow and arrow at them motherfuckers.
Yes.
I don't care if I go down. I'm shooting that
Oh,
motherfucker at yo.
hell yeah.
They deal in resources and like amount of fucking people you can control and like send to war and shit.
Right.
You know, they just print money like the Fed Reserve. Go research the Fed Reserve. That's a good square one for anybody out there. Look up the Federal Reserve.
That is a good.
That was created from the Titanic sinking.
Right.
That was the whole reason why the Titanic sunk was to create the Federal Reserve. They killed all the people that were opposing it. They didn't tell them that they were going to sink it. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that is another really good point, and that's a great starting spot too. And like, I know Zeitgeist isn't like bulletproof, but that helped me. But that helped me like
so much, bro.
yeah,
Learning that Jesus is the Son and all this shit, like
yeah,
and Zeitgeist 1, 2, and 3, or however many the fuck they are.
yeah.
And then there was a. Did you watch Kymatica?
No.
Check out Kymatica. KYM
Yeah.
Matica.
Okay, man.
Kymatica. That there was like a 1 and 2 of that too. That one was way better than the Zeitgeist. More concrete.
Okay, okay. I'll probably fall asleep to those tonight.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Almost midnight. No, that's so cool. Like I wonder what the next. This year's already been crazy, but how many times with COVID? How many times with COVID did we hear wait 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks go by, and it's just like I don't know what to tell you. Like even my mother-in-law, we had a real good conversation today, and she kind of was asking us like, what do you guys think? Is it just not as bad as they thought it would be? Do you think the virus evolved or adapted, and we all had the antibody? You know, like what do you think? And
Absolutely.
And
all that shit. And then on top of all that, you have all the underlying issues.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just at the end of the day, the only thing I can say that we can actually do, and this is real talk, create a militia, get linked up with everyone in your area, buy guns, ammunition, food, water, store them in multiple locations.
Yeah.
Especially your guns and ammunition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're going to be coming for them. They've been coming. It's just keep your fingers to the pulse of the New World Order.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Plan accordingly.
Totally. No, I agree. I tried to say that. And, like, that's the thing. I'm not a role model yet, but...
A lot of people, like, make fun of doomsday preppers and shit, but...
Sure.
You're not going to be laughing when they're alive and you're not. You know
right. And, you know, to be prepared, I think it's different, right? And, like, I think if a doomsday prepper, you're probably living off of less. Or, like, you know, like you aren't, you know, it's not like, oh, I buy all... yeah. Yes. That was one of my... I tried to make this point in my crown virus remix was that we need to get off their grid. Get off their grid with self-sustainability. So I'm not saying you can't have a smartphone.
Build our own fucking grid.
Right.
Solar power. We got...
Yeah.
We could build fucking geothermal fucking power plants if we fucking wanted. Well, we got all the fucking people. We got the engineers.
Right.
We're the humans, man.
Yeah.
They're the fucking weaklings with the pink sweaters on and the pussy hats.
Right.
And all that shit. Spirit cooking and all this shit because they can't fucking stay alive.
Right.
Normally.
And that's the big thing. One of their things that they say too
they're
is that
hitting us with the 5G, the atrazine, the fluoride in the water,
right,
and all this shit, and we're still stronger than them.
Right. And that's the big thing is like we're breaking through it. Like I don't know what to believe about microwaves, having a microwave, and it's like, I don't know, I have a microwave. I don't use it every
Tell
day.
you what, dude, when I cook something in the microwave, I stand in the next fucking room.
Yeah,
I don't stand with my fucking head next to that motherfucker.
staring at it.
A motherfuckers with like the the meters, you know what I
Sure,
mean? On tests.
sure,
Now you gotta look with all these smart meters, like something that I've noticed in the past like month after everything's starting to open up now.
sure.
There's been tons and tons and tons of road work.
Oh,
Every doesn't
yeah,
matter where the fuck.
yeah,
They're putting in all this shit and it's like, what are they putting in? Are they putting in all this smart meter technology?
right,
And these people might not even know what the fuck they're putting in. Half of them.
right. And that's the thing too. Like, okay, I work in a steel mill. I don't know how to run one of the jobs that's like 100 yards from my workstation. So how
Compartmentalized.
yeah, and like if you want to, like you're saying, if you want to be really good at something, you have to do it for a long time. So yeah, why would you stick me back in this? So, that's where, conspiracies and conspiracy theories. Which my wife, it's been really nice lately because she's been more supportive of my music and stuff or whatever. She's seeing more. And she's like, I'm not into everything, but she's starting to see more and more shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the passion that you put into it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what the fuck you're saying, it's just like the energy that you put into it.
You know,
If she's really down for you, she's got to support that. It doesn't
dude.
matter what you're saying. Like, I
That,
don't even show my girl my music, bro.
okay.
Like, she buys my t-shirts and shit. Like,
Oh,
I don't
sure.
show her my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 'Cause my music is about, like, fucking shit she don't really want to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she'll still support me because of other shit. Like I was saying earlier, she's fucking Catholic. I'm a Satanist.
Yeah.
It don't matter, man.
Yeah.
Black, white, fucking anything. You know what I mean? American, German,
Right.
Japanese.
Right. I know, and I think that's a really strong point to make too, and that's so cool.